Gemini, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and find out what's happening in your world. Tell me about your past. Something here, there's definitely some sort of unease is probably the best way for me to describe exactly what I'm feeling. Something just doesn't feel settled. That's what this is. Just very an unsettled feeling. Let's get your potential outcome. So looking here, bottom of the deck, there is some sort of ending that either has taken place or needs to take place. This is the closing of a cycle. This is not a negative at all. There's something better on the horizon for you. It's about understanding that everything, every ending does have a beginning attached to it. And when things move away from us, there's a reason. And so really keep that in mind here, because I can see in your current energy, because this is the unease, there's something here that it felt really comfortable. Whatever this chapter was, it felt really comfortable for you. And so now there's this feeling of unease going into this next chapter. And I'm seeing that here with this Nine of Swords energy influenced by the devil. So it indicates to me that you might even be a little bit hung up here on what's happening in the past, or maybe just even a little bit hung up on the ending in general. And so it's creating this kind of anxiety for you. It's that unease feeling that I'm definitely picking up on. But that's temporary. So what the universe is doing here, it's the closing of a cycle, but it's not just the closing of a cycle. This is about seeing things differently. This Hanged Man is giving you the opportunities to see things from that bigger, broader perspective. What details were you missing? Or there was something here about maybe connecting the dots on the details, or interpreting things a little bit differently because you were in one frame of mind, and another frame of mind was required in order for you to kind of move forward here. And so that's what the universe wants you to focus on with that Hanged Man energy. I can see here in your past position, Seven of Wands. Even with the end of that chapter, the ending here was a little bit, there was friction. This Seven of Wands energy indicates to me that maybe there was some sort of argument, some sort of fight with another person, or you were really just trying to stand up for yourself, and you had the other person, you had two different ways of behaving, and those ways of behaving weren't compatible. And you saw it as, well, I'm standing up for myself, and the other person is, no, I'm trying to communicate to you what I'm looking for. So you just weren't on the same page as far as like wants and needs as in a connection with another person. Your strength here is in actually moving forward. This Ace of Wands is that new chapter. It's a new chapter that you're initiating, and it aligns with what you want. That Ace of Wands, passions and hobbies and anything that you can possibly think of. So if it's another relationship, this would be one with a lot of physical chemistry. This would be one where there is that immediate spark. That's your strength. Your strength is in starting over in this scenario. And I can see that here with this King of Wands energy. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So wands are fire, and this is those actions that you're taking. When I look at what the universe is trying to communicate to you on a bigger, broader scale, we've got the Hierophant, and I have the Ace of Cups. And so the universe is actually trying to bring in a better mate, a better partner for you, somebody who is more compatible long-term. That Hierophant is long-term. Could be marriage if that's what you're looking for. It doesn't have to be. Not everybody is. And so it's about, what is it that you want for yourself long-term? What kind of long-term relationship are you looking for? Here with this Moon energy showing up in your hopes or fears, this is connected to the Hanged Man, and it's this fear of not being able to see everything, not understanding everything, because the moon, it hides things. It's, it's dark out when you see the moon. And so there's things that are naturally hidden by shadow. And so you want all of this to come to light. You want the sun to shine, and you want to see everything for what it really is. And the universe is trying to bring you that. All of these actions, everything that you're doing here to move yourself forward, to put yourself on a better path, justice. So your potential outcome card is finding that balance in your life that you're looking for. So let's get more details here. With the Nine of Swords and the Devil, I'm getting the Ace of Cups. Yeah, interesting, because the Ace of Cups is out here twice. But what's happening here is you might be hung up a little bit here on the past, but it does feel like this unease. I'm trying to find a right way to bridge it, because you're kind of thinking about the past and you're really kind of focused on the past to an extent, but you're also kind of hopeful about the future at the same time, because you recognize that the end happened and now you're ready for a beginning. And a beginning here, Ace of Cups, out here twice. Again, it's your heart space, it's your emotions, it's what you want. So you're kind of teetering back and forth between the two. We all do. Whenever a relationship ends, you never just fully turn off and are ready to start something new. There is this kind of back and forth energy. And that's really where you're sitting right now, is maybe even thinking and replaying everything that happened in the past, but also at the same time wanting something new to start. With the Hanged Man, I'm getting the Three of Swords. So there is something about this. So if you were heartbroken at all, maybe there was a third party situation. That's not going to apply to everybody, but whatever happened here, you're seeing things differently, or you're going to see things differently. That is going to actually propel you forward. It's going to help you close that chapter in the past and help you start this next one. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. I have the Page of Wands. So definitely some sort of communication here in the past about what you wanted, really about what you wanted. It doesn't feel like you were on the same page at all as far as the type of relationship that you wanted. With the Ace of Wands, I'm getting the Strength card, so more fire energy. I do love to see that, because this is about really figuring out exactly what you want and then sticking to it, not letting anybody tell you anything different. The Strength card, it's you will continue forward. You will find that inner fortitude in order to move forward. With the King of Wands, I'm getting Emperor, some more fire energy. So pretty strong Aries and Leo energy out here, but you are taking a lot of action in this situation. This is whatever's happening right now, whatever energy you're sitting in right now, you're about to pull yourself out of it, and it's you pulling yourself out of it. And it has to do with that change in perspective. With the Hierophant, I have the Four of Pentacles and I have Temperance. So again, more fire. You have all three fire signs out here in addition to that King of Wands. And so with the Sagittarius energy, this is about finding that yin yang. This is about a balance. Very similar to this Libra type of energy. But Four of Pentacles, this is also about staying true to yourself. When it comes to relationships, the right relationship isn't going to have you compromising your moral beliefs or having you compromise so much of yourself that you lose yourself. That's not going to be the right relationship for you. There is this balance that's required in order to have that successful relationship. With the Ace of Cups, I am getting the World. Yeah, so this is all about endings and beginnings here for you, and it's about letting go of the past, seeing it as it really was, not what you thought it was, but what it really was, and then being able to move forward, and you taking those actions to move forward. With the Moon, I'm getting the Nine of Cups. Yeah, you want things to be brought to the surface much quicker. It's almost like you want this Hanged Man, you want that perspective to exist in all of your future relationships, no matter how many there are, and really in all relationships. And so that you can understand, is this person gonna be that right type of person for me to connect with? Because a lot of times on paper, somebody might check all the boxes, but then there's something about the connection that just doesn't work for you. And so it's about bringing that to the surface sooner. What is it that you're looking for? What are your wishes being fulfilled here? With Justice, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, so you are getting that balance. The Two of Pentacles to me does come across that way as well, because the Two of Pentacles, I always read that as being able to prioritize what matters the most to you and just kind of letting everything else fall to the side. It's the best way to manage kind of that to-do list, that daily list of things that you need to do. And this is a really positive reading, Gemini. You're definitely turning things around for yourself. So I hope this is your reading. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.